Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm T Phoenix Willow, and tonight we're returning to Luanti, specifically Asuna. If you are new or haven't heard of Luanti before, it is a voxel or block-based game with some similarities to Minecraft, but it's open source and it's more of a game engine, and the specific game that we're playing on it is called Asuna. It's my favorite game, and there's more of a focus on building and exploration. There's only a few hostile mobs. I've kind of put together some overarching goals for the series, and that's stuff like completing all the achievements in the game, getting better at building, and mostly just having fun. I think I wrote down technically the goals, but honestly, my memory is terrible. One sec. Okay, I'm not sure where I have it written down, so we'll just go ahead and get started, and I will worry about that later. I have changed some of the settings in the world because we will not be listening to the game music, because unfortunately I've gotten copyright strikes on YouTube for having the game music playing. Okay, not what I meant to do. What did I do? Okay. I guess maybe we're finding our way out of the caves. This is maybe a weird place to have left this. Not sure why I left with us lost in the caves. Sorry, one sec, I'm checking my notes, which are not helpful, actually. Cool. That's fine. It was mostly just reminders about we mostly finished the duck statue for It's like, that's cool and awesome and good to know, but doesn't really tell me what's going on in the caves. Which is fine, I guess. What was going on with this? Okay. Probably shouldn't get too absorbed in... Our pockets are kind of full, so I am gonna try to find the exit. Okay. Well, at least I know it's back this way. Oh, family of bats. A slime. Are you between us and the exit? I might want to put more signs down. Okay. guess I'll put some stuff that's not crazy important in here. And then we'll try to find our way out. Actually, I'll keep the coal. I know we have like a ton of it, but... Okay, this is obviously not the way out. Because I know it's gotta be somewhere that's lit up already, that has a lot of torches. I'm pretty sure we went down like a staircase. And there should be furnaces at the bottom of the staircase. So that's what we're looking for. Okay, I mean, this is a sign that the fact that we had to come this far and get lost to find any sort of marker that we left about how to get back. Okay, this is obviously a way out. Because I do sort of know where this is. I know it's not where we came in at, but we can go out this way. Because I think then we'll be able to find our way back. Because I think this comes out near where we wanted to put the Vault Boy statue. Oh no, this is by the library actually. Okay. Honestly, even better. Well, we're not anywhere close to the whatchamacallit. The cart. Cart is all the way back on the other side, but that's fine. I don't really need to sleep, but I will, and then we will put away some of the stuff that we have. Okay, that's full. Yeah, we can put quartz in here. I think I need to hold on to the wood. It's tools. It's like mostly food. Wait, maybe we want to put this in the furnace room. Oh, we've actually made a good amount of progress. Okay. This is a lot of coal. Okay. Most of this should go somewhere else. Oh, we have bats in the library. Okay. I think we had more red tuff. I'm not really sure what to do in here. I don't want it to be too busy, and we have different green blocks on either side here. I know if we look for it, we have a lot of yellow travertine. We also have beige tuff. Oh, geez. Yeah, okay. This is a huge mess. Which we abandoned. I'm not sure why we covered that up, but I'm sure it's fine. Okay, this is mostly the floor. We have a lot of brick in here. Oh, this area is also a mess. Okay. Let's fix that block. Probably travertine would make sense. Nope, this except for the ceiling finished. And this except for this back wall. Well, and this part underneath. But this is the floor. Excuse me. I also have this pine wood. So that has to go in this spot, but this other stuff, we can do the beige tuff. Those are not the same block. I think this is travertine. Shit. I'm just gonna put it here for right now. I don't want to figure it out. We need more of this stripy block. I don't know if we even have very much of it, but okay, we had this area finished except for the ceiling as well. And we put a flower pot, but we don't have a flower in it yet. I think I'm gonna tear down this red tuff. I feel like this is kind of too much. Shit. There we go. We have more yellow travertine somewhere. Question is where? I also am realizing I forgot to open when the program I use to watch chat. Alright, we're good. Okay, we can duplicate it if we need to, but if we have some stored away, it obviously wouldn't be in there. Might not, but we do have some other stuff that we can use. because this gives us options. It's not the yellow travertine that I was hoping for, but we can work with it. That needs to get put away too, actually. Yeah, this seems to be a dump bin for... Ah, we have more travertine in here too. I think we're... maybe this, but otherwise we'll leave stuff. Okay. That seems fine. Okay. So we don't have that much in here anyway. Did we finish this room? We did not. What is this? Cobbled white granite. We were putting this on the floor in one of the other areas. Maybe we shouldn't... use it here. Is there a reason we did this? Seems like no. That's the reason we did that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that seems fine too. I'm not really sure what's going on with the ceiling. I don't know what I'm doing, or what I was doing. I want to finish the library so that I can move on to other projects and not be focused on this anymore, because it's just been a huge undertaking. I probably won't try to decorate, at least for a while. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with the ceiling. I know I have to do something with it. I know I didn't look, but I'm realizing I don't think we have any flowers already collected. That's fine. Okay. this probably won't make a lot of sense. We can go calcite, I guess. Or... Hi, Wanderer, welcome in. I know we have calcite bricks. Let me go find them. Yeah, here we go. I feel like this place is kind of a mess, but it's fine. We're probably gonna run out of this, and that is also fine. Just put up what I can. Can barely reach. I did not. I kind of made the ceiling high in this room. Don't know if that was on accident or not, but it is what it is. So I know this is obviously like the research room. Okay, wait, we only have one more. So we'll go switch somewhere else. This I have a brick for. We have a couple more blocks of the white granite. Oh, we only have 2, but that's fine. Let's get rid of this. And these. Okay. It has the same texture as mossy stone brick. So I'll use amber for the ceiling in this room. Oh. I don't really want the ceiling to be that high though, so I do have to... I think that's visible in here, is why that's... Okay. So we were lost, so we'll at least, like, in the mines at the beginning of this stream, so we'll do some decoration and then head back down. Because we'll need to collect some more blocks, either for this or for other projects. But now this is blocking the bookshelves. And not fall down the stairs either. Okay, no, this one can go back. Nope, that is Mediterranean brick. Try to at least keep it consistent. Oops. Although, please. Thank you. Okay. Can barely reach it, but we could reach it. This room I have not done anything with yet. Yeah, it's a little bit too big for the screen, for the overlay. So I was aware of that. Okay, maybe we won't go with jade. We'll just do regular shale. Oh, I didn't even know about that as an option. Okay, I actually have to take a quick break, but I will be right back, and then I will see if I can figure out the stretch to transform or stretch to fit. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Thank you for your patience. And also, thank you, Wanderer, for the tip. Let me see if I can... Said transform. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me fix this one too then. I've been streaming for a year and there's still a bunch of stuff that I don't know how to do yet. Alright. Okay, we currently don't have more of this, but I'm gonna leave it there because I think it's visible on the other side. Yeah, thanks for telling me about that, because I didn't know about it before. Still gradually learning things. Am I correct in assuming that... No, there's not. Okay, never mind. I don't need to leave this here then. There we go. Okay. I might use the brick for the rest of the ceiling. Yeah, I feel like it's a really solid tool, and I know how to do like most of the things that I use, but then anything that I just haven't seen before, if things are functioning and seem good enough, I just don't end up knowing about them. Okay, I'll do this here, but then I think the rest of it will put other stuff. Not sure what else I'm gonna do in this room. So we'll do what we can of this ceiling and move on. It's the end of the pickaxe. Alright. Wait, wrong one. There we go. Most of the stuff is fluff beyond transforms, game and mic sources. Browser sources is unneeded but fun to know how to do. Yeah, I use the browser sources to make sure that, like, Twitch alerts can be heard. But yeah, most of the stuff is... like, for the most part, everything has been good enough. Most of the time. We're gonna want more travertine for that. Oh. I've mostly tried to make sure that I'm not complicating my setup too much. So any new stuff that I'm doing, oops. Because this is here, so this needs to be here. I've tried not to make it too complicated too quickly. There's some stuff that I know I'm eventually going to need to learn how to do, because I'm planning to make custom overlays for the stream, but I haven't gotten to it yet, because that's kind of lower on the list than some other changes. Like the emotes. I need to make the emotes first. Okay, what up this side? Okay, oh, yeah, that's fair. I had to stop using the caption source that I was using, the extension, because having Chrome open was like too much, because Chrome is just an energy suck that, especially while streaming, it just was kind of causing more problems than it was solving. Found more coal. This doesn't connect to the big area, which now, because of the gravel, it probably does. I was gonna say I wasn't gonna... Oh, no, actually it doesn't. I might just cut it off and not... I might cover it up. This library is already huge. Okay, it does connect. this should be good. I'm not holding any stairs. Oh wait, I didn't want to do that actually. I was gonna leave this side away. Says reconnection worked. Oh, okay, we're fine. That was really strange. I don't know what happened. The only other thing I really run is mix it up for the commands and stuff. But it's like its own app. It's not. It hasn't caused problems. Okay. The only other thing is the floor. Oh, well, it's right here. I guess maybe I should just continue this flooring. I think initially I wasn't gonna do that, but I'll just take it to into the hallway here. You won't put it. Yeah. It was like barely down. I did notice like immediately because my computer gave me an alert that OBS was reconnecting, so you didn't really miss anything. I made sure to stop what I was doing. Sorry, Agile. I'm just gonna do more of this for the ceiling. For this section, we only have 14, which isn't really enough, but we'll place down the ones as much as we can. I'm not going to worry as much about trying to decorate the library for now. I might eventually try to come back to that, because I want to start branching out and exploring more of the world. Because I really feel like we haven't explored enough. We've been in sort of same small little area for a while now that we kind of go back and forth between. Welcome back. I only really put in like some of the ceiling, but I ran out of blocks. We'll have to find more quartz, but it tends to be pretty, maybe not abundant, but common. So it shouldn't be hard to find more. Yeah, I guess we'll put amber in here. Like, I do eventually want to come back and actually, like, decorate the library and try to make it look furnished. But it just feels like a huge undertaking. And the library is already a huge undertaking, so I kind of just don't want to do it. At least not for now. I want to build new things, actually. gonna switch this. Yeah. This area is already very breaky. Okay. This, we need more of the stripy rock. We had a lot of it, but I haven't found more in a while. Okay, this is finished. This is finished. Oh, except for 2 blocks? Well, that's silly. Feels very silly. There we go. We at least know that we need it now. I feel like I was gonna put the red tuff somewhere, and I don't remember where. I don't remember where I wanted to use it. But we don't have very much of it at all. That's a good question. I don't think so. There's not. Yeah, there's only the research table. Maybe I wanted to put red tuff in here. Maybe that's what it was. Even though we only have 4 blocks of it. I think we're gonna have to cut more trees down as well. I never actually knew how the enchanting table worked anyway, so I don't feel like I'm missing out on much. There is meze instead of redstone, and I have like a mod for trying to do more. Alright, thanks for hanging out, Wanderer. Have a good one. And I do want to figure out how it works. Oops. But I think I need to mess with it on like a creative world in order to do that. Because I never knew how to use redstone either. And it's similar but not the same to redstone. It's not really something that I found intuitive. So it's gonna take me some trial and error to get the hang of it. Put this ceiling in, and then we do still have a few more blocks. Yeah. I think we'll have an easier time if I stand on some gravel to do the ceiling. Because it's like almost out of reach. There we go. Enchanting table is powered by the amount of books around it. Up to level 30, you can enchant weapons or books. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Most of the tables, like the newer tables especially, I didn't know how to use them. But I also didn't spend a lot of time trying to learn, and then I didn't have access to Minecraft anymore, so it ended up not mattering. You already have 2 different greens in here. I probably shouldn't add another one. I should have put this in one of the other furnaces. Just thought about that. Because we have some yellow travertine, but it's the cobbled version. So we'll get that fixed up, and then it was easier to get the enchantments by trading with villagers. That makes sense. No, I guess we'll do... I feel like we need one of the other blocks for this. It's already big enough that I don't feel like I need to make it even bigger. We're gonna need jade fences up there. Kind of stopped doing this because we ran into all this coal. Oh, I forgot we had this one. Rearrange our pockets. There we go. That should make it easier. Because my initial idea was to make this like a loft study area. Until we found this massive coal deposit. Now it's the pit. Which is fine, just not... This will just cover up, so it's a bit silly. Okay. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Alright. We have a way in and out, which is important. The only mobs we should see in here are bats, which are passive. Although if we did take things in the library deep enough, it is possible to have slimes spawn in as well, but the library doesn't go that deep. We're certainly not going to take it that deep on purpose. Oh, we found more quartz. We definitely need some of that. Okay. Okay, so this hole isn't as deep as I was worried it was going to be, which is good. We can make a 70s conversation pit. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about when I say that, but it was common to make the living room in homes a tripping hazard by just having like this carpeted pit in the center of the room. And in some ways, I kind of think it's really fucking awesome. In other ways, it is kind of a tripping hazard. But it seems like the kind of thing that could be made into a really awesome cozy area. And then you basically have like a couch built into the floor. It also just kind of seems like if you made it into a really plush zone, that it could be nice for cuddling. So, study room or conversation pit? It's kind of the options I'm playing around with. Okay, I think we may have placed that slate, but I'm not sure. Actually, no, if it's weird like that, we didn't. Yeah, that doesn't go into our room that we made. Interesting. Shit, we found more. We just found slate in the library. Okay. I feel like this is getting out of hand again. I also want to hoard the materials. We'll use them in the future, probably. Our pickaxe is almost gone again. Oh. There we go. Probably shouldn't dig out the block directly over my head. That's a little bit dangerous. And I know this. Both from hearing about it from other people and from my own experience. I have suffocated under gravel. It's a bit frustrating. Okay, we found more coal. It's like secret passage in the library. I don't even know what we're gonna do with all this. And if we cover it up, what are we hiding? That's more of a joke, to be honest. I just feel like it's silly to cover up such a big space. That it'd be the kind of thing that in the future, if someone goes to do renovations and they knock down a wall, be like, holy shit, what the fuck is this? And then people would die in the horror movie. It's like, why is this huge passage just covered up? Is something freaky going on back there? Why did they just put a wall here and not a door? Go. I know this is already maxed out. Most of these are. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, that tracks as well. Alright. We don't need the mossy cobblestone. It can stay here. Okay, squared this off. Now let's dig back down. We're gonna need to go get the Mediterranean brick stairs, since we don't have them with us. Our inventory is pretty full, and we didn't think we needed to build any more stairs in the library. I thought we were done with that. You were wrong. Okay. Yeah, let me just do this too. Again, to square it off. This can stay because we can cover it up. Well, maybe. If that changes, we can always change our mind about it in the future. Oof. My back is hurting just a little bit today, but I'll be alright. Also possibly had a little bit too much caffeine, but I don't actually know how much caffeine I had, which I know that maybe sounds a little bit strange, but I got this cappuccino mix from the grocery store, and I thought it was gonna be like a little tub, like just loose cappuccino mix, similar to if you buy some kinds of like hot chocolate. But it turned out it was actually the plastic cups, and I don't have a machine that uses them. But the ingredients side of the box doesn't say how much caffeine is in it. It just lists the ingredients. And I drank 2 cups of it, so I don't and I had a soda, so I don't actually know how much caffeine I had. Get rid of this. Do this. I'm gonna have to throw more stuff out of our inventory as a result of this, but yeah, get out of here. Okay. That seems to be fine. When we start to have... Yeah, we're at 99. There we go. Because I'd much rather have the shell, whatever it's called, than cobblestone. Found more coal. Oh, it's only a little bit this time. Okay, so we'll collect the shale. Then I know I was joking about it, but I actually might just cover this up. Just because it's a very large space. I'll leave it accessible for now, and maybe I'll change my mind about it later. There's also the fact that, I guess I didn't collect this yet, that now we came up here only to go down again, but it's 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks in. It'd be a lot to dig out. I'm not gonna do that. So you get to have weird winding passageways in the library, which is already how it's set up, so it fits. It's kind of the motif. Going for a maze that you can get lost in. I do know one of the things I'm planning to do with the library from a practical standpoint is to basically have like a library of the blocks that we've finished researching. And I might try to put up signs to have them like organized once I do that. But similar to the armor stands, well, this should be... The block library should be a bit more encompassing. And take up more of the space. The armor stand room doesn't need to be very large, because there's really just not much to do with it. The little room off of it could maybe just be like a small study room. But once we move on, I'm not gonna leave a bed here. I am gonna take the bed with us, and I'm gonna move it to the observation tower, because that'll be the main building that we focus on next. But I don't know that that will be quick to work on, just because it's kind of a rare block that we started making it out of. Okay, let me get rid of this. The only other thing we have is gravel. Okay. Ouch. Okay, at least we almost have this dug out. Okay, we have this section, which I'm trying to think. If we turn this into like stairs that go down, and then this side go back up. This is 2 blocks. Okay, we have this can be the main. We'll cover this up. Or yeah, I think we should cover that up. We'll keep this section same. This doesn't go anywhere, so we can cover this up. Okay. Kind of let the library keep expanding on purpose or not. Just keeps gradually getting bigger. We can go store this and the clay. Oh, shit. didn't realize we were already collecting it. I'm gonna go put the clay in the chest. We also have jade. Yeah, we can go put this up too, since we're here. Because this section, I'm still gonna do. We're gonna have to make some fences. But we'll put up some fences here at the edge for safety. Because it's a big drop. It's very dangerous. Okay, there we go. That's all we have at the moment, but that's fine. Found more coal. Okay. That's fine. At this point, what's a little bit more? Okay, let me get back up here. If we leave this block in, not this one, but this block, we don't dig up, and then we only dig up below it, we'd have a ready-made floor and not have to put floor in. Especially since this is one of the blocks that we're using. It doesn't entirely work with that, but it's only two small holes that we can always patch. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that because I think it'll be a little easier. We don't have the staircases with us at the moment, so we will have to make it possible to get up there at some point in the future. But I'm still gonna leave that as a ceiling for now. Okay, leave that as a way to get in. So we'll build like a new staircase. So that way if we're leaving it, it's less work in the future. And it's kind of a small thing, but it should help. Yeah, there's the hole from finding some more coal. I knocked it down. Shit. Actually, I didn't mean to. Oh, we're full again. Okay. At some point I need to spend some more time and find more songs for the music playlist, because it's been a little while since I did that. I have like around an hour of music in it for right now, but especially for streams like this and for art streams, it would be helpful for it to be a bit longer so that it doesn't repeat as much. Partially because as much as I like the game music, I'm not trying to get copyright strikes. And there's a lot of songs that are embedded in to Asuna, and it's just kind of a lot of work to go pull out the credits for all of them. They're also open source music. Or open source is the wrong word. Creative Commons. But you still have to give appropriate credit, of course. Like, there was one time I did get a copyright strike when the only music in the video was the music that I picked out and have the permissions to use on hand. And so that one went away. But I had to like edit one of the more recent Luanti VODs. Okay, I am slightly bored of doing this, so I'm going to go take this to the furnace room, and we're gonna go outside and explore, because I'm a little bit tired of doing this. It's just a little too repetitive, but we'll at least cook this, so it'll be ready next time when we come back. There we go. Back out we go. Take these back. Store this. Let me go check the garden. Okay, this is full. I don't know what we would go make with this, but good to know, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll grab some of turn those into sticks. Oh, we have amethyst. We have a lot of amethyst, actually. That's what I was looking for. I think, anyway. Oh, we have more jade. That's fine. We also have basalt. Oh, we can make succulite. Okay. have so much cotton, we're never gonna need to raise sheep. But I probably still will at some point, just because I haven't done it in this game. Like, I've done it in Minecraft, but I haven't done it in Luanti. A lot of strawberries. Oh, I'm running out of seeds. Temporarily, anyway. Because we're still collecting plants. Okay, everything else can be either wheat or oats. Yeah, we have both, but we didn't plant it. That was quick. Alright. Make a fence with it. That's the only thing you can do? Huh. Sure. That's a lot of fences, actually. That's more than I expected. I don't know what else we need string for. Huh. String up. Broken. Okay, we can... Oh, candles? Yep, we find wax. We can also make a bug net. It's also for a candle. An animal net. Ice fishing. Need a pillow. Oh, we can make a fishing pole.